Cleveland's Civilian Police Review Board recommending discipline for 4 officers following a deadly police chase that ended in the death of a 13-year-old girl. Tamia Chapman was killed when the stolen SUV police were chasing hit another car, and then that car hit Chapman. The teenage girl was walking down an East Cleveland sidewalk at the time. 5 on Your Side investigator Scott Knoll has been following this story for more than a year, and he has the latest.
Investigators with the city's Office of Professional Standards said today they believe the initial pursuit of armed carjackers followed city policy. Where it went too far, they say, is when officers didn't call off that chase because of high speeds. Investigators today said interviews and evidence revealed what they call a simple and disturbing story of what led up to the deadly December 2019 crash that killed 13-year-old Tamia Chapman and seriously injured her best friend.
When the speed exceeds safe limits, that alone is a reason to terminate the pursuit. And in this case, if the evidence is clear about anything, it's clear that the speed exceeded safe limits.
Investigators say accident reconstructionists determined moments before the deadly crash the stolen SUV was traveling 90 miles an hour down Euclid Avenue and found the pursuing police cars both chased at more than 80 miles an hour on a stretch of road where the speed limit is 35. Today, the city's Civilian Police Review Board recommended discipline for 2 officers involved in that chase for violating the department's pursuit policies. A police sergeant found in violation for not properly monitoring the pursuit. He and a lieutenant also face possible discipline for failing to call it off when conditions became unsafe.
Under the circumstances, they had a clear obligation to terminate the pursuit.
In all 4 cases, the review board recommended discipline ranging from verbal reprimands to 5-day suspensions. That decision now up to Cleveland's police chief. But in a statement this afternoon, the president of the union representing the city's police officers fighting back, saying the Civilian Review Board's only function is to bring discipline to our officers, and adding, unfortunately, they do their job sometimes without common sense, blaming what he called an unfortunate tragedy on violent teenagers that carjacked a lady on the west side, and saying it's unfortunate that we still try to blame police for individuals committing violent crimes. The board did clear 6 officers of any wrongdoing in the chase. The attorney representing the families of both Chapman and the other teen injured in the crash said those families are both upset and hurt by today's findings. That attorney again today blaming what he calls a lack of accountability within the police department for what happened. In Cleveland, I'm 5 on Your Side investigator Scott Knoll.